Turkey is in turmoil. President Erdogan is turning the country into an authoritarian regime. Since the failed coup in July, President Erdogan fired 4,000 judges and prosecutors, 5,000 academics, and 40,000 teachers. Erdogan closed 15 universities, 50 hospitals, and 1,200 schools. Dissenting voices are silenced. Journalists are censored, arrested, and jailed. But one man speaks out. Yavuz Baydar.
For the first few days of the unrest, Turkish news channels and some newspapers provided little or no coverage. It was a flagrant example of the self-censorship that plagues Turkish journalism these days. One of the most outspoken critics of that trend has been veteran columnist Yavuz Baydar, calling out media owners for being too timid to put their business interests on the line for the sake of journalism. Now, Baydar has paid for his candor with his job. Yavuz Baydar was one of Turkey's first, and for a time only, ombudsperson, or reader's representative. In 2004, he took up the position with the newspaper Sabah, writing a regular column addressing media ethics in Turkey. Baydar has also worked with other newspapers and television channels, observing the mainstream media from the inside. After the Gezi Park protests erupted in Istanbul in late May, Baydar's editors at Sabah became uncomfortable with his criticism. Over the last month, 2 of his columns were censored, and after he wrote a fiery opinion piece for the New York Times on July 23rd, he was told to clear his desk. The Listening Post sent several requests to the editors of Sabah for comment on Baydar's dismissal. No one was made available to speak with us. Sabah has, however, made its position clear in the very same pages Baydar used to appear. In an article entitled "The Failure of Sabah's Ombudsman," Baydar was accused of breaking the rules and criticizing where he had no clearance to do so.
KP government has become extremely authoritarian, extremely controlled, inclined over media, and succeeded to a great deal in taking control over the media. Up to 85-90%, I would say, today in Turkish media sector is either direct or indirect control of the media with immense amount of self-censorship.